अब जिगर थाम के बैठो मेरी बारी आई. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel extremely proud, privileged and honored to introduce to this august gathering outstanding alumnus, successful entrepreneur, business leader, philanthropist, civic leader, writer, educationist and thought leader of our times, Dr. Frank Islam, whose name has become synonymous with excellence in education, entrepreneurship and philanthropy. After completing his education at AMU, where he obtained BSc and MSc in mathematics, he went to US to pursue his master's in computer sciences at the University of Colorado Boulder, where he founded information technology firm QSS Group in 1994 from a single employee to more than 2,000 employees with revenues of approximately $300 million. As a business leader, Dr. Islam has served on board of directors, the Indus Entrepreneurs, Washington, D.C. He is also founding member of board of Maryland, India, Business Roundtable and South Asia Center at Atlantic Council. He has been an active participant in the information technology, aerospace engineering services, and systems integration business for more than 25 years. During his professional career, he was conferred multiple industry awards for leadership, entrepreneurship, and excellence. Apart from receiving a prestigious Martin Luther King Jr. Legacy Award for International Service 2015, Dr. Islam has also been presented with Indus Entrepreneurs Legend Awards 2014. Uttar Pradesh government has honored Mr. Frank Islam with prestigious UP Ratna Award on the eve of first UP Pravasi Divas in Agra 2016, and Aligarh Muslim University has conferred on him degree of Doctorate of Science honoris causa. Only day before yesterday, one of the important universities of India, Hamdard University, has conferred on him doctorate. Ladies and gentlemen, मादर इल्मी के उनके ज़बरदस्त इश्क व मोहब्बत का जीता जागता सबूत फ्रैंक एंड डेबी इस्लाम मैनेजमेंट कॉम्प्लेक्स की वो पुरशको और शानदार इमारत है जिसे उन्होंने 13 करोड़ के अपने ज़ाती अतिये से यूनिवर्सिटी को पेश की है. मिट्टी की मोहब्बत में हम आशुफ्ता सरों ने वो कर्ज उतारे हैं जो वाजिब भी नहीं थे. कल ही डॉक्टर फ्रैंक इस्लाम ने 1 करोड़ की लागत से बनने वाले मास कम्युनिकेशन ऑडिटोरियम जो फ्रैंक एंड डेबी इस्लाम के नाम से मंसूब किया गया है, उसका अपने दस्ते मुबारक से उन्होंने इफ्तिताह भी किया. उनकी इसी हमजहत शख्सियत, ज़बरदस्त इल्मी, समाजी और इंसानी खिदमत के इतराफ़ में अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी एलमनाई एसोसिएशन न्यूयॉर्क ने 2015 में डॉक्टर फ्रैंक इस्लाम को सर रॉस मसूद लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड से सरफराज किया है. ए बाद सबा कुछ तूने सुना, मेहमान जो आने वाले हैं, कलियां न बिछाना राहों में, हम पल के बिछाने वाले हैं. डॉक्टर फ्रैंक इस्लाम.
So this guy is really good in introduction, so we should have you everywhere. For you. Good afternoon, Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Mr. Pro Chancellor, Nawab Justari, who I admire and appreciate a lot, Mr. Pro Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, students, friends, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for that kind introduction. And thank you for your warm welcome. I'm grateful for your hospitality. This is a wonderful day for me and for my wife, Debbie, and for my family who are here today. I want to say how honored we are to be part of the Aligarh family tree. Looking at you today, I never felt so blessed. Before I begin, I would like to take this opportunity to express my deep gratitude to the Vice Chancellor for inviting me to Syed Day celebration and to deliver this address. I want to commend the Vice Chancellor for his leadership, but also for his enduring and selfless service to Aligarh Muslim University. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor, for all you do to make a profound and positive difference in people's lives. You continue to be the source of strength and inspiration. You are indeed the guiding light. The future of Aligarh rests upon your shoulder. We are here to lighten your load and lift your spirit. We look forward to being a partner with you as you undertake to help build a stronger and prosperous Aligarh Muslim University. Your leadership will ensure that AMU future is as promising as its proud past. You carry the torch to light the way. Mr. Vice Chancellor, give him a big round of applause to the Vice Chancellor. As the person who introduced me said something about why we have given so much money to why our foundation made a significant investment to build Frank and Debbie Islam Management Complex and Frank and Debbie Islam Auditorium at the Mass Communication Department. It is because AMU helped me who I am, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. What's best in me, I owe it to Aligarh Muslim University. This is where my journey began. It shaped my story and determined my destiny. It instilled and infused in me a strong sense of values, which provided me a bridge to the future. My investment at Aligarh Muslim University is my way of saying, thank you, Aligarh Muslim University, and thus keeping the students' hope alive and well. I said this before, but I will say it again. I love Aligarh Muslim University. And I look forward to working with you, with the Vice Chancellor, in making more investment for the future developments of Aligarh Muslim University. This is just the beginning of my investment, not the end of my investment. Let me get back to my remarks. It is truly a privilege and distinct honor to be with all of you, my fellow Aligarhians, and the friends of Aligarh, and to speak on this most special day. The day is special because it commemorates the unrivaled, unparalleled accomplishment of Syed and the legacy that he left all of us who have graduated from this splendid, marvelous, beautiful institution. It is more special because of the awards that will be given to those who have built upon his legacy. I want to congratulate Farhan Nizami, who is a dear friend of mine. And Farhan, congratulations to you. I myself have received many awards named after Sir Syed. I've also spoken at the bicentennial celebration recognizing the 200th birthday of Sir Syed, an event organized by the Aligarh Alumni Association of Washington, D.C. And I have mentioned or quoted Sir Syed in many speeches that I have given over the past decade. Sir Syed's words and the deeds are relevant at all times. They take on new meaning and significance to guide us in this divisive day of age and these trying, troubling times for India and the world. That is why I have titled my remark, Remembering and Building upon Sir Syed's Legacy of Love, Learning, and Light. In my remark, I will highlight Sir Syed's vision and how that vision has shaped us and compelled us to act as a fellow Aligarhians. I will begin by discussing Sir Syed's legacy of love for all mankind. Sir Syed had a vision of peaceful coexistence in a society which is pluralistic like India, but moreover, of collaborations and communal harmony in their society. What a collegial and compassionate point of view that Sir Syed had. So why did Sir Syed have such a vision and foresight? It was partly attributable to the way he saw the world and its inhabitant. He explained his perspective himself. In a famous speech, he said, I regard both Hindus and Muslims as my two eyes. Later, he went even further to say, would that I had only one eye. He used that phrase to indicate that even though he was a devout Muslim, he loved both Hindus and Muslims equally. I must note that Sir Syed was not alone in this perspective and his vision for communal peace in India's society. Pandit Malavia, the founder of Banaras Hindu University, instructed us, India is not a country of Hindus and Muslims, Hindus only. It is a country of the Muslims, the Christians, and the Parsis too. The country can gain strength and develop itself only when the people of India live in mutual goodwill and harmony. Both Sir Syed and Pandit Malavia believe religion is about caring fellow humans. They both found a common ground and a mission to embrace and celebrate the richness of the religious diversity in India. The diversity brings us together. Diversity makes us stronger. When we are stronger and together, we can help shape a better future for India and the world. While there was not a religious bond between Pandit Malavia and Sir Syed, there was undoubtedly a spiritual one. In fact, it might have said that they were the soulmate who shared a spiritual common ground. Considering that we are living in a divisive and self-centered time and are facing the challenging and difficult time around the globe on religious nationalism, they would counsel us to come together, to work together on through education and communication rather than conflict. Their advice and vision will provide the basis for bringing us together to foster unity across cultures, community, and religion in order to find a shared sense of humanity. We can do this not by looking to the heavens and the gods whom we worship, but by looking at the earth and the people and the family that we are. I say that because Sir Syed felt that there were two pillars of achieving peaceful coexistence: collaborations and communal harmony. He also said there are educations and shared educational experiences. On the importance of education, while many were advocating for and against Muslims in the National Congress, Sir Syed declared, and I quote, "I do not agree with those who think that discussions about political matters will help in our national progress. I regard education alone as the means of national progress." We all descendant of Sir Syed. Sir Syed put his words into action by founding Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, which became Aligarh Muslim University. While it was focused on advancing the educational interest and the competency of the Muslim, Sir Syed ensured that from its establishment, the college was not the province of any religion. Sir Syed, during the college infancy, Sir Syed emphasized that, I quote him, "Yes, the main purpose of this college is to impart modern education to Muslims who are suffering because of a lack of it, but this institution is for all, Hindus and Muslims alike. Both of them need education." At this point, I must stress that Sir Syed's vision was embraced by others. Indeed, in its early year, many wealthy Hindus were major benefactors of the MAO College. That was a great investment on their part because of what AMU has become today. Sir Syed established the Aligarh Muslim University to provide its graduates with what I call a purpose-driven education. At the founding of the Aligarh Muslim University, Sir Syed said that this college may expand into a university whose sons and daughters shall go forth throughout the length and the breadth of the land to preach the gospel of free inquiry, of large-hearted tolerations, and of a pure morality. That college, MAO College, did become a university, one of the greatest universities on the earth, Aligarh Muslim University. Today, Aligarh Muslim University offers more than 250 full-time courses in fields like agriculture, medicine, science, engineering, and technologies, and draws students from all corners of India and from many countries around the world. Most importantly, as Syed predicted, the tens of thousands of AMU graduates have delivered on his promise. They have gone throughout the length and the breadth of India and around the globe to improve the lot of others. Over the years, men and women from Aligarh have made significant contributions in all walks of life: educators, politicians, poets, scientists, engineers, and entrepreneurs, and a businessman. Their paths have been different, but the common and transcendent bond that has united them has been a belief in and a commitment to equal justice and a shared sense of humanity. A combination of technical expertise and moral rectitude has enabled these graduates of Aligarh Muslim University to make their mark in India and the world, and to serve as a positive role models for others. There are currently almost 20,000 Aligarh alumni in 100 countries worldwide. I am one of them. In my opinion, the real tribute to Syed is the gift of a sensitive and sensible education that we have received at Aligarh Muslim University. We have been enriched, enabled, and empowered by Syed's educational initiatives. Now it is our responsibility to assist others in securing the benefits of education similar to that we have received at Aligarh Muslim University. AMU graduates have done much, but our journey to deliver on Syed's vision is not over. I have talked about Syed's legacy of love, his legacy of learning, and I will talk about in the final part of my speech, the legacy of the light. Syed's legacy of lives within all of us. His legacy lives in bright lights and dark shadows, and those shadows are everywhere in the world. Near the end of the life of Syed, who have lost his eyesight, said, I lost my eyesight, but not my vision. My vision never dimmed. My determination never failed. I built this institution for you, and I'm sure you'll carry the light of this institution far and wide. Darkness will disappear from around the world. There's still darkness in the world and in India. That is why we Aligarhians must continue to carry the light of this institution and renew and redouble our efforts to intensify that light. Much has been accomplished in India. India is the largest democracy in the world. India is now the world's fastest growing major economy. India is emerging as a regional and global power. Still, much needs to be done. This is especially true for minorities, Muslims, and the females. I will not go into the details. As you all know, the needs of these groups are substantial. I know that different colleges and teachers and students here at Aligarh Muslim University are working actively to address them. They are investing in programs that cut across and eliminate racial, religious, and socioeconomic divides. They are toiling together, transcending their creeds, to plant the seeds for doing good deeds. What I would like to highlight are two things of which I'm aware that will help make a difference and begin to shine a light into the corners of the darkness. The first is the Entrepreneurship Center in Frank and Debbie Islam Management Complex that my wife Debbie and I inaugurated yesterday during our visit. The center will be a place for promoting the 3 I's of successful entrepreneurship: ideas, innovations, and implementation. The center will be a place for cultivating entrepreneurial leaders who will be the difference maker in creating India's and the world's future. The second is inauguration of Frank and Debbie Islam Auditorium in the Department of Mass Communication that we also inaugurated and dedicated during our visit yesterday. This auditorium will be a place for students, faculty, and guests to assemble to discuss, among other things, issues related to India's democracy and the role of the free press. The free press ensures that Indian democracy will never die in darkness, but remain a global beacon of light and hope in a world that is becoming increasingly darker. If we realize that potential, India's democratic beacon will continue to shine and will grow to be even brighter. In closing, let me say the bond that binds us together is that we all are Aligarian. And we Aligarians are the descendant of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. As such, we have the history, heritage, and duty and responsibility to be difference maker and the destroyers of the darkness. The stage being set in India to work towards Sir Syed's vision of peaceful coexistence and collaboration. All of us have a special opportunity and obligation to play a role in bringing about that change. We are it. It's up to you, it's up to me, it's to all of us to be the mere mortals to pursue them. Let me leave you with this quote from Sir Syed that I think is appropriate for this day today. He said, and I quote, "All human beings are our brothers and sisters. Working for their welfare is obligatory for Muslims. It is obligatory that we remember and build on Sir Syed's legacy of love, learning, and light. All of us need to sustain and carry on his vision. Thank you for all that you have done and will do as AMU legacy builders. I look forward to being a partner with you in making that difference. Let us carry the torch headed to us by Sir Syed. Please join me in this journey so we can together ensure his cause will endure and his dream shall never die. And thank you very much, and God bless you all."
Thank you, Dr. Frank Islam, for your tremendously thought-provoking address highlighting the vision and mission of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. On behalf of the entire House, I express my deepest sense of gratitude to you.